Good morning everybody. So today, rather than going for a walk, going for a cycle from the house with the objective of cycling up towards the summit of Corlic Hill. I may need to push the bike the last small section, but hopefully get very close to the summit on the bike. There's a new road been put in for the wind farm that's just been constructed up there, so this will be the first time trying this, so let's see how we get on. After heading along the Kilmacombe cycle track, we turn off onto Auchentibber Road and then follow this along till we reach the Kilmacombe Road, which is above Greenock. So we're making good progress along Auchentibber Road. We just keep heading towards the wind turbines up in the horizon there. And once we get to the turbines, we're not far from the summit of Corlic. So we've now just left the Kilmacombe Road, which heads to Greenock, and are now going up the newly created track with the wind farm, and just in the centre there you can see Corlic Hill in the distance. So it's not far now. Sun's coming back out again. If you're walking, you can approach Corlic Hill from the west, over from the Loch Tom area, as well as using this new track now, which is, as I say, just been created. So there's lots of different ways to get to the summit. So just looking beyond the turbine in the centre there, we can see Kilmacombe in the distance, and then coming round we've got Gryffe numbers 1 and 2 reservoirs, and over towards Loch Tom with the Kill Peninsula just in the horizon. So it's back on the bike for the last section now. So just moving along now on this nice level section. It's really quite a good track they've put in. Makes it a lot easier to gain access to this area now than it used to be. And it's a good walk too, you don't have to come on the bike if you don't want to. I thought the last section of this would probably defeat me on the bike. It's gravel, but it's just too steep, so I'm just having a push up here, but we're only 5 minutes from the summit. View here, just looking first of all east out to Kilmacombe, then coming round gradually you've got the lower and upper Gryffe reservoirs, over towards Loch Tom and Inverclyde Hill, and then in distance there you've got Greenock and the River Clyde, over to the Gairloch. Coming round you can just about maybe make out Ben Lomond, but it's a bit cloudy, and the Ardmore Peninsula, and then heading east again up the River Clyde towards Dumbarton Rock. So the next part, I'm going to head down the slope here over to the track and then continue over to the pylon and then round the side of Loch Tom and then back down the Gryffe Reservoirs and back to home. So it's not long now till we reach the track, which will take us over towards Whitelees Cottage. So just looking back now on the track towards Corlic and the Gryffe Reservoir there on the right hand side. Looking across there to the Gryffe Reservoirs. Continuing around, you've got Dunrod and Loch Tom. So I'm almost back at the Gryffe Reservoirs now. Just been heading along the Old Largs Road, and just a short distance along here we turn left and go along the old track next to the Gryffe Reservoirs. So after travelling up from the Gryffe Reservoir junction with the Old Largs Road, when you come to this road that goes off on the left, you follow this and it will take you back towards the Gryffe Reservoirs 1 and 2, and then it takes you east onto the Kilmacombe Road again. So looking back over there to the Corlic Hill wind farm, that's where we came up earlier. So now just working our way down this road in the bike to get to the Kilmacombe Road. So I'm just going to wrap up this film here. It's been an interesting day. You're trying to think of lots of new things to do during lockdown. So this is the first time I've done this circular route on the bike. Thanks for watching, I hope you've enjoyed the film. Please consider hitting the subscribe button to keep in touch with further Scottish climber adventures, as I do post regularly on YouTube. You can also follow Scottish Climber on Instagram and Twitter, and the links are on the screen. So thanks again, and I'll see you in the next adventure.